Hello, I'm Jamie Hartley with EB Survivors, and I am hoping that somebody can help me get this message to the right people.
Once I turned 21, there was no notice about bandages. They just told me you were 21, no more bandages, no more nothing. That's it.
These people live with third-degree burns 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They don't get Christmas off, they don't get Halloween, they don't get Thanksgiving.
Myra is an adult, and immediately they have 21 years old. They stop all the...
And they didn't even notice us. No letter, no nothing.
So you were on Medicaid getting supplies, and all of a sudden it stopped.
Right when I turned 21.
So was it a children's program, like a youth?
CMS is a children.
Yes.
Yeah. At 21.
Yes.
That we'd rather be off moving somewhere else than to stay here.
Somewhere else than staying
Here. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty much, and she's my witness. It's
That's
crazy.
true.
It's true.
There's no
Pretty much
program
told
for...
her out of luck.
Yeah, out of luck.
According to Justin Senior, the district state deputy director.
For a person with EB, bandages are as important as food, and not having access to bandages is just like not having access to food.
Fortunately, CMS, the children's portion of it, is picking up. But the minute they turn 21, that is it. The day they turn 21, it's cut off. Before this, I never knew what EB was, never heard of it. And just seeing what they go through is ridiculous.
My skin has gone worse. I've gotten more infections. I'm fighting MRSA on my legs and I think my arms. Also, I have 2 huge wounds that won't close because of not getting daily bandages. Yeah, so my arms right now are the worst. My bottom, my legs, sometimes my feet when I walk too much. My toes, everywhere. Open wounds, like raw open wounds, especially these on my arms. They're really raw.
Is that one on your neck any indication of a mild one compared to what they normally are?
This one's a little mild. It's healing, but
I think what
it's in between.
It's now intensified about 10 or 20 times.
Yeah. We have to put lotion, we have to put Telfas all over our body, arms, legs, feet, bandages, pain management, doctors, dermatologists, a lot that my family cannot afford.
My name's Thomas Goodrich, and I met Myra, her mother about a year ago, and we are engaged to be married, in which I have taken on the responsibility of helping Elmira. We get a cut, oh, what's the big deal? Go out, get a gauze bandage, slap it on your wrist. Okay, now times that by about 20, 30, 50, 100. And that's for one day. Now let's stop and think about the ointments. Not to mention, it takes her, actually her mother and her grandmother, it takes them 3 to 5 hours. 3 to 5 hours just to take one shower.
And put bandages on.
Then on top of that, she's got to go to Gainesville to have her dilation of her esophagus so that she can just, simple thing, drink, eat. Where in the hell do they think they're going to get the money for this? Most of these children are born this way with the compounded diseases where they become disfigured, where they cannot work. So I get a hold of my Social Security disability attorney. Well, we can contact them, but if they ain't worked one day in their life, Social Security won't touch them. So in that case, you got a gap. Because when Medicaid drops off, Medicare's supposed to pick up. Medicare will only pick up if you work. But if you can't work because you're disabled, what happens to the...
We tried everything. We tried applying. They said Florida could not help us at all. My mom buys my bandages, or my dad supplies the Telfas. Donations. I ask anyone who can actually help me with that, because I mean, I go about 3 days without bandages. I tend to get infections. Right now I'm fighting MRSA. I tend to get really depressed, really frustrated because I want to start my life pretty much. Even thinking about it, I'm getting a little emotional. Yeah. I want to start my web design and all that, but if I don't have supplies, then, how am I going to start it? Sorry. Holy crap.
There should be no reason why Omira can't be self-reliant and have a life of her own. She has a great family support. She is positive. She's bright. The only thing stopping her is not being able to have the medical coverage that she needs. Why is the state of Florida not covering her?
Several of the states cover this. People are moving out of Florida just so that these kids can get proper care. Why should they have to pack up their life and move? Let's face it, we're one of the richest states here in the United States. The tourism's off the market. I got Justin Sr. involved. He is Florida State District Insurance Director. I put in a letter to Governor Rick Scott explaining everything. With your medical background, Scott, you know the importance of proper medical care. You've been in the hospitals, you've been a proven CEO. Okay, now let's put it on the other side of the track. Now that you put the money into the entrepreneurs, how about putting it into the patients now, helping them? I do not think you're aware, because I'm finding nobody really knows what this disease is. You've got adults, you've got HIV, you've got kids that got cancer, you got kids that got leukemia. Every one of them get a certain amount of coverage for comfort care to the time they can no longer survive. It's going to sound harsh, but I'm going to tell you like it is. To me, it's like saying, okay, you're 21 to hell with you, go die on your own. That sounds like profiling to me. I have a real problem with the answer, no. Okay, whenever they say there's a problem, no, there's not a problem, there's a solution. The problem is, nobody wants to find the solution.
The infections and fighting with these wounds and not having the supplies to actually take care of myself, it's just, it's not fun. Like, I want to start things, I want to start my life, get out of the house, meet people, but I can't do that if I'm always stuck at home, no supplies, no nothing. It sucks. It really sucks.